Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to the program Month of Allah. It is the holy month of Ramadan. There are golden opportunities for us. One of those things that the month of Ramadan causes for the believers that fast is that it gives us a strong sense of willpower. It strengthens our willpower. Many people in their lives, they face challenges and they don't know how to overcome those challenges. A lot of those problems are removed. The solution comes by having a strong sense of willpower. For example, a person smokes. They ask him, smoking is endangering your health, is endangering the health of your friends. He says, it's too difficult for me. Why? Because they don't have a strong willpower. Someone eats unhealthy food all the time. A doctor tells them, you should not eat this type of food. He says, it's too difficult for me to overcome not eating. But what we understand and what we gain from the holy month of Ramadan is that we become very strong. Why? Because we are separating ourselves from food, we are separating ourselves from drink and other invalidators of fast. These are very necessary things of human life, that we have to drink water, we have to eat, or else we'll die. But a fasting person takes away these primary necessities of human life, and instead, when the month of Ramadan ends and they have taken away halal food from themselves, when haram food comes in front of them, it's very easy for them to say, no, I don't want it anymore. For example, when there's haram drink in front of them, and they want to say no, it's very easy because they strengthen their willpower. And this is the key to many of our solutions of our problems. Because if we don't have a strong enough willpower, we will never be able to study well as students. We'll never be able to work hard as people that are trying to progress their career. We'll never be good fathers or mothers because we don't have that willpower. So Islam in actuality is giving us a very strong sense of willpower, and inshallah with this willpower that's gained in the month of Ramadan and after the month of Ramadan, we can increase and become better human beings. The second thing that I'd like to mention is that the month of Ramadan is about organization. If you look at the time period of the month of Ramadan between iftar, and that is when we break our fast, it is very exact and very precise. If you ask somebody, outside the month of Ramadan, when is sunset and when is Maghrib, they'll tell you, I don't know. But when a person is in the month of Ramadan, you ask them, when is sunset? They'll tell you it's going to be 6 hours, 45 minutes, for example, in 23 seconds. They'll be very precise. This is something good. This is bringing us organization. That when we organize ourselves, we are learning, eat at a certain time, break fast at a certain time, pray at a certain time. This is giving us nadhm. Imam Ali alayhi salam, in one of his last wills that he had for the people, we read in Nahj al-Balagha, he says to his children, and he says to those people that this letter reaches, that is us, بِتَقْوَى اللَّهِ وَنَظْمِ أَمْرِكُمْ, that you should be careful of guarding yourself, and also align with guarding yourself and your spirituality against sin. It is نَظْمِ أُمُورِكُمْ, that is being careful to organize your affair, to have a spiritual schedule for yourselves. Sometimes we have a program for ourselves in terms of exercise. We have a program for ourselves in terms of education. But how come we don't have a program for ourselves in terms of spirituality? If we're going to progress, we need to have a continuous and well-balanced spiritual program for ourselves. And that is something that the month of Ramadan brings us. It brings us organization. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد.